We haven't made wara anab together in a hot minute, so that's what we're doing today. This is hands down my favorite Middle Eastern dish. Didn't even have to ask for my husband's help. First thing I'm gonna do is rinse all the leaves really well. This brand is my favorite for the grape leaves. It's the Orlando, California grape leaves. It's not even just about the brand, but it's like the type of leaves that they always use. They're very like soft, not very rough, and just like stiff, which then when you cook it, just like literally melts in your mouth. And also if they're kind of like a yellowish color instead of a deep green color, I like that way better. I have had wara anab at other people's house where you can literally taste like the preservative liquid was not rinsed off really well, and it just like does not have a good taste. So for the stuffing, we have tomatoes, white onion. I have one that was already open, so I think I'm just gonna use it up. Parsley and dill, and you're definitely gonna need a food processor. So I'm just gonna like quarter my tomatoes just so they fit a little bit better in here. And I don't even cut off the stem because it's just all gonna get blended. You won't even notice it. And I like to do the tomato and the onion together. I feel like the tomato, because it has so much liquid, it helps the onion blend a lot better. You just want to process this as much as you can. My husband's actually in a meeting, so I'm gonna go to my room to turn this on just so it's not very loud. It's just real life when you have two people working from home. Here is the finished product. Then you just put all the mixture in a bowl. Now I'm gonna wash all my herbs. I'm gonna do like half of this bunch of dill. Funny thing is, I filmed a recipe for this. I can't even remember. It's been a couple years ago at this point. And that time that I made it, I literally perfected the recipe. It turned out so good. So now I just look back at my own recipe video every time I make wara anab to make sure that I'm like adding the same amounts, and then it just turns out the same. So my recipe videos are not only helpful for you guys, they're helpful for me too. And I'm gonna add this to my food processor. And now we're going to do the parsley. Add that to my food processor. I need to blend this, so I'll be right back. If you have fresh mint, you could have added that in here as well. I don't have any, so I'm just gonna add some dried mint later. Add it into the bowl. I'm gonna clean up really quickly because this is making me anxious, but keep the cutting board because we're gonna need it later. Always wipe this down before you put it away into your cupboard. Now I'm gonna go in with jasmine rice. They're just like a short grain rice. I need to look at my recipe to see how many cups I used. So we need 3 cups of rice, and I found that this makes the perfect amount for 1 whole jar because there's nothing worse than like making too much stuffing. How many did I just put in here? 2? There's nothing worse than making too much stuffing and then, you know, just having like a bunch left over, or not having enough stuffing and having grape leaves left over. It's just like a waste. Okay, no, let me just recount this because just to make sure. I need to not talk when I do this. 2, 3.